The young lion of the blinding blade has returned in Project M. Roy was previously not playable in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but thanks to Project M, Roy has risen from the grave and is better than ever. Roy is much more viable in Project M compared to his melee counterpart. He no longer has a wet noodle for a sword, and now his sword has a sweet spot in the middle of the sword, which allows him to shine in the PM meta. Faster aerials, better KO power, better throws. Roy all around is a much better character compared to how he is in melee. Roy has been significantly buffed compared to his melee iteration. Compared to Marth, he is now more of a semi-clone instead of being a complete clone like he was in melee. His KO power has been increased. Instead of being weaker than Marth, he is now just as powerful. He has an increased grab range, stronger aerials like his back air, increased range with his moves like forward tilt, and on top of that, Roy gets more options out of his side B, which gives him more differences compared to Marth. Roy's playstyle is somewhat similar to how he was in melee. He is still a glass cannon at the end of the day, having strong kill power, but gets killed very early. But because Roy in Project M has a lot more range than his melee counterpart, he's able to get in a lot easier. But once Roy gets in, he's rewarded due to the sweet spot in the middle of his sword. Roy can combo his opponents, but it usually requires a read or the opponent to have bad DI. So that's why when playing as Roy, it's important to have very good fundamentals, because it helps Roy bait his opponents in a bad situation. Roy has a lot of trouble with the heavyweight characters in Project M. King Dedede, Donkey Kong, Bowser, and even R.O.B. King Dedede and R.O.B. mainly outspace Roy and make it difficult for Roy to approach. And Donkey Kong and Bowser just punish Roy very easily for his lightweight and fall speed. You'll start to notice that Roy's fall speed is really detrimental in some matchups. It can allow him to get comboed very easily, and it can make him get killed very easily. Roy's pros are that he has overall great KO power. He can kill people very easily at very early percents in some stages. He just kills his opponents very fast and very quickly due to his rush down nature. His next pro is that Roy has very strong crouch cancel options. Roy's down tilt pretty much leads into anything, and he can absorb hits semi-decently and hit them back with the down tilt. And it's very important for Roy's combo game. The last thing I would say is Roy has pretty good range. His grab range is good, his forward tilt allows him to poke his opponents away. All around, Roy has pretty good range. For the Roy's cons, one of them being that he's pretty bad at edge guarding. Roy either has to place himself on stage to kind of hit his opponent back while they're coming back on stage, or if he does try to fight him off stage, he can't really go too far because of his fall speed and his recovery, and he could potentially die trying to edge guard somebody. His next con being that he falls very fast, allowing him to be comboed very easily. This is shown in a lot of matchups like Donkey Kong, for example, how Roy can just be tossed around like a hacky sack because he falls so fast. The last con being that Roy can just die like somewhat early due to his fall speed and recovery. If Roy's like hit once off stage, he's pretty much dead. He pretty much just falls like a rock. Roy is for you if you played Roy in Melee, because basically in Project M he's a better version of how he was in Melee. Very faithful to his Melee design too. If you played him at all in Melee, you're basically going to feel at home with him in Project M. If you always wanted a more aggressive Marth, then Roy is also the choice for you. He's a very good rush down type of glass cannon character. Very strong, good KO power. And if you just like playing with fire, you think fire's badass or anything like that, Roy basically embodies that. So if you like that, then Roy is definitely for you. Alright, what's going on, guys? Speed Boost here. This is the outro of the video. You guys just watched the video on Roy. I'm thinking next time we might do Falco, I'm guessing. Unless you guys change my mind, then I've heard a lot of votes for Wario too, so probably do Falco though, because I did promise we would do him eventually. But yeah, this is the end of the video. It's a little bit shorter this time around, but I just want to kind of condense the video a little bit more, not to have myself dragging on as much. I know a lot of you guys say I repeat myself a lot, but usually when I repeat myself in these videos, it's normally because it's either a point that's very important for the character, or you know, it embodies that character. Like, if I'm gonna be mentioning Roy's like fast fall, his fast fall speed or whatever the fuck, it's fucking outro. I don't even give a fuck. If I'm gonna be mentioning like his fast fall speed a lot, you know, that's a big part of his character. So that's why I would mention it a lot. But I'm trying to just like kind of have less redundancy here and there and try to make things more interesting. So I decided like a little bit of a shorter video would probably be best. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Most likely we'll do Falco next time, unless you guys say otherwise. But let me know who you guys want for next time, or, you know, I got a lot of votes for Wario. Falco was requested quite a bit. So let me know what you guys want. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching too anyways. I'm somewhat new to like these big series. I plan on doing like every character somewhat at some point. I know some of them are gonna be hard, like Jigglypuff, because no one fucking plays Jigglypuff in Project M. But I'm trying to. My goal is to do like every character. I don't know how long that's gonna take, and hopefully I don't get like burnt out. But that's why I'm like doing these like whenever the fuck I feel like. So that's the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you guys want next. Most likely we'll be doing Falco next time. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching anyways. Appreciate it. Peace.